Hi Jessie Queens, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jessica and I remain your host on this channel, Jess Signatures. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful three-piece sleeve. Yeah, I call it a three-piece sleeve because it consists of a basic sleeve, a circle sleeve, and sort of like an off-shoulder sleeve, if you know what I mean. But you get to understand more as you watch this video. So if you'll be interested in seeing this, follow me to the workstation. Before you do that though, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel to not cost you anything. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share to your friends, and let's get started on this tutorial. So guys, to get this sleeve is very simple. All you need to do is you get your basic sleeve. If you do not know how to draft a basic sleeve by now, I have a video in my channel on how to draft a basic sleeve. So the first thing to do is get your basic sleeve pattern and then cut it on your fabric, but you would cut it to your elbow measurement or any length wherever you want it to stop. Now after doing this, you cut the lower part. Now this lower part, you just, if you want it to start from here, you measure here round. When you measure the round measurement of this place, you put it here by, like, divide it by 2, because this is folded into 2. You divide that measurement by 2, and then you put your half-inch allowance or 1-inch allowance, whichever allowance is fine by you. Now after doing that, the lower part, that's the cuff part, the wrist part, you get your round wrist measurement and also put it here and cut. Now the length depends on you, on how you want it. You can see this one, how long it is, and this sleeve here is here. So what we have for the middle part is just here. Now to get the middle part, you cut a circle. And how do you get the radius of the circle you're going to cut? The first one, you measure the allowance you have here, or the measurement you have here, and then you divide this measurement. Here I have 8, so 8 by 2 is 16. So I'll divide 16 by 6.28 because I want a full circle. Now you can also do like a long strip and gather it up, but a circle would give it that fullness that you really want, and it will make it look better. Now you divide that measurement, that's this 16 inches by 6.28, and you use it to cut your circle. For the length of the circle, now the space between those two sleeves, like we saw earlier, was about 4 inches, but I doubled it to make it, okay, not double, I did 7.5, which is almost double the size. Why I did that is so that it will be able to give it that puffiness that you want. At the end of this tutorial, you would understand what I mean. For those who do not know how to draft a circle, I'll be showing you a draft on my paper right now. Guys, if you want to cut a circle, this is the length of your fabric, and this is the width. That is where the yardage is, that place where you have 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inches. If you want to cut it, the measurement you got, so now the measurement you got, let's say we got 2 inches for the radius. Okay, let me do a calculation for you. Let's now say the waist, this measurement for the sleeve here is 8 inches. That is 8 times 2, because it was folded into 2. 8 times 2 equals 16. So we are working with 16. Now we'll do 16 divided by 6.28, which is equal to 2.5. Now this 2.5 is the radius we'll be working with. Then you determine whatever length you want. Let's say you want 8 inches length for your length. Now this 8 inches plus your 2.5 will give you 10.5. So this is the total length you'll be working with. So what you do is you get your fabric and you measure 10.5 inches like this, and then you fold into 2. So when you fold into 2, here you have 10.5 after folding into 2. Then you fold 10.5 again, that's into 4. Now you measure 10.5 here and measure it round. You take your tape measure from here. You take your tape measure from here and measure your 10.5 round like this. You measure it round and then you have a circle. Then your 2.5 radius, from here again you measure 2.5 round, and that's how to get a full circle. So after getting your full circle, this is how it's going to be. This is exactly how it's going to be. So these are the 3 pieces you need for this sleeve. Now the next thing to do is to open up one side of our circle. Open up one side of the circle so you have it this way. After opening it up, you take your sleeve and open up the sleeve, and then you go ahead and sew along this line. You sew along this line. That is, you're joining the up and the down together. That is, you're joining these two together. Let me join and get back to you. So guys, after joining it together, the normal way you join, you go ahead and put a basting stitch, that is a gather stitch, and you gather the bottom part to fit this part. You gather it to fit that part. So guys, you gather to fit into this lower part. So what you do now is to join this part together, and we are almost done, guys. We are almost done. So you just take it to your sewing machine and you join it together. Yeah. So guys, after joining it, this is what I have. I went ahead to weave it so I wouldn't have any rough edges inside. So the next thing is to just close up the side of your sleeve. Just close it up like you close your normal sleeve. Then I'll show you the finished result. So guys, this is what it looks like finished. This is exactly what it looks like, but I'm thinking I should increase this part because I want that drama. So guys, I was not liking the length or the fullness of the puff, so I had to increase it. Now this is the former one. The previous one I did. The only difference is the length. The only difference between the first one and the second one is the length. I added 5.5 inches more, which means my total length now is a total of 13 inches. So I did 13 inches now, but the radius remains the same. And this is what I'll be working with now. So guys, you can see the difference between the two sleeves. Now this one I just did like ×2. You know, the difference between this and this was 4 inches. So this one I did the length of this circle 7.5 inches, but this one I did it 13 inches, and you can see that this one is giving, unlike this. Now if you choose to leave it this way, it's not bad, it's still okay. But you know me, I'm all about the drama and the effect, and guess what, I think it looks much better like this. So imagine this on a bodice. Don't worry, I'll be showing you this on a bodice in a short while. So like this I'll go for, unlike this. You see the difference? So whichever you choose to do is fine. So guys, you can see the difference between this full sleeve and the other one that I did first. Like this one is giving, because the dress itself is just a plain yoke dress, and the hand just has to give something. And yeah, this particular one is everything.